As Europe battles energy insecurity, Namibia is positioning itself to be a net exporter of clean energy and to combat climate change in the process through its ambitious green hydrogen production plans. The Netherlands and Denmark are emphasizing the need for equal partnerships under the EU-AU policy.
We are happy that we are now entering into a new era with your countries. There's a new level of, as we are trying to reduce the current energy situation to a new energy situation. We're glad that you are sitting here because of that. We are now entering that new area. We are very happy to have you all. And to have two prime ministers. Because of that, I think. It's very good. So let's keep it up. We have already agreed. We signed a very comprehensive agreement with EU, which you are a member of. We are now moving on. We look forward to a real partnership of equals. You just signed the African policy, and there you are very clear. It will be a partnership of equals. And also our interest, you have to listen to us. We will be the ones to tell you what we want and so on. And based on that, we can hold hands and create what the Chinese call win-win situation.
This has to be a just green transition. Because I'm very aware that you have a lot of people working in the mining industries in your country, and I guess some of them are looking at this, asking themselves, what about my future? Maybe we have been working in generations with this, or we are living with our family nearby and so on. So we need also cross-border a decision about how to make sure that if we are changing our profile, and I think we have to, then we need to be sure that people are skilled to continue their work and build this bridge between education and climate change.
On green hydrogen, there are many, I think, ambitions we have in common. I think what we have to do now is to explore, to explore with our delegations, the three delegations, our area of cooperation. And when you look at, in terms of, to make our economies more resilient and more sustainable, I think the three of us have these high ambitions. When I look at the bilateral relationship between Namibia and the Netherlands, our history goes back a long way, and Windhoek and Walvisbaai are Dutch words, as you know. So there is that connection over many centuries. And over those years, and particularly since 1990, we have forged cultural, also religious, but particularly economic ties of friendship and cooperation.
The trilateral talks also called for the financing of climate change projects to top the agenda of multilateral institutions such as the IMF and the World Bank.
Many of the multilateral and international institutions we have were formed and defined after the Second World War. And they were actually working on a very good ground, but I mean, it's more than 70 years ago, and the world has changed rapidly since. So we need a discussion about UN, the UN Security Council, the African perspective on the multilateral institutions, the World Bank, the IMF, how to deal with a new situation where financing climate change has to be on top of the agenda. And many of our international institutions, they are not even having that word in their foundation. So maybe that could also be something for us to discuss.